Hey guys, Dr. Stephanie here, and today we're going to go over lower back pain. Lower back pain is something that I think most people experience at least some point in their life. Sometimes it's just a day or two thing, and sometimes it's kind of an on and off thing. Sometimes it's a chronic thing. But either way, if you have any back pain, I'm going to go through 7 exercises that you can do to decrease that back pain, make your back feel a whole lot better. So you can just follow along with me. We're going to go through these 7 exercises. All you need is a little Pilates ball or some kind of ball like this. Or if you don't have a ball, you can use a small pillow or a rolled up towel. But this is just for general back pain. So back pain can have many different causes. It's not any specific diagnosis, just if you're feeling some kind of lower back pain, this can help you. Okay, so we're going to start off by lying on our back. And you can lie on the floor on a mat like this, or you can lie on your bed. That works too. We're just going to start knees and feet together, and we're just going to rock our knees to the side and just back and forth here. And if you can't go very far, say your back is really hurting, really stiff, you can just start with some gentle side to side movements here. You don't have to go all the way down. The goal is to kind of increase the movement as you go. We're just going to go back and forth. And the goal is just about 10 or 15 times. And this routine is something you can do daily. It'll help loosen up your lower back and help start building some strength in your core and your hips as well. Okay, let's make this last one here. Okay, we're going to come back to the middle. And now we're going to do what's called a pelvic tilt. So basically, we're going to just tilt our pelvis back, flatten our back to the ground like this, and then come back up. You can use your hands to kind of rotate back here. You don't want to lift at all. You just want to rotate back. And again, the goal is a flat back. But if you can only do a slight movement, that's okay. These exercises shouldn't increase your pain, but it's okay if they're a little bit uncomfortable. We're just kind of getting everything moving, activating those muscles in your core and lower back. Because usually if your back hurts, then if you do a lot of sitting or lying down, it seems like that's what you might want to do to relieve the pain, but that actually can lead to more stiffness, and the muscles kind of tighten up to protect that area because it hurts. And so then you end up with increased stiffness and possibly increased pain. Okay, so we're just doing about 10 to 15 of these. Let's do 2 more. Rotate those hips back and then back down, and last one. Okay, now we're gonna grab our ball or pillow or towel, place it between your knees, and we're just going to squeeze and lift our hips up and then back down. Squeeze, lift up, and back down. Some people find this difficult at first. If you just want to work on squeezing the ball first, that's okay too. And then work into lifting. When you lift, you want to make sure you lift all the way up so your body is even. You can also include your breathing with this. So you want to squeeze, exhale as you lift, and inhale as you come back down. Squeeze and exhale, and inhale and relax. Squeeze and exhale, inhale and relax. And we're shooting for about 10 to 15 of these. Just like that. All right, let's go for 2 more. So squeeze, exhale, and lift. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, and lift. And inhale. Okay, we're going to put the ball down. And now we're going to do one that may seem a little bit easy, but you'll see it really activates your core. So we're just going to lift our head up, hold for a second or two, and then bring it back down. Lift your head up and back down. And again, you can exhale as you lift and inhale as you come back down. Exhale and inhale. And we're not doing a crunch, so we're not lifting all the way up. We're really just lifting our head. You can lift your shoulders a little bit and come back down just to get those core muscles engaged. And it engages them more than you think. You think, oh, just lifting your head, that's not going to do much. But you'll feel those muscles engaged there and just come back down. So lift, exhale, and come back down. Exhale and back down. Exhale and back down. This is a good neck strengthening exercise as well, but if it hurts your neck or you find it difficult, you can place your hands behind your head, just give your neck a little bit of support. That is okay as well. Let's do 2 more. And last one here. Okay, from here, we're going to go onto our hands and knees. And we're going to keep our back as flat as we can. And then we're going to do a bird dog. So extend arm and leg. And then come back down, touch our elbow and knee together, and then straighten out again. Elbow and knee together and out. And if you find this too difficult, you can put your hand and your leg down in between like this if you want to. But this makes it a little bit more difficult, makes you really activate those core muscles. And you want to make sure you're keeping your back as flat as you can and going through this movement very slow. If you want to incorporate your breathing, you can exhale as you extend here and then inhale back down. Exhale and inhale. Let's go for 2 more. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale. All right, then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So arm and leg out, elbow and knee together, back out, together, back out, together. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale. Going nice and slow and controlled as we do this. Keeping our back as flat as we can. And again, you can put your knee and your hand down if you need to. And then when you feel like you're good there, you can advance to this exercise. All right, let's go 2 more. We got 1 and last one. Okay. From here, we're going to stay in this position and we're going to do what's called a fire hydrant. So we're just going to lift our leg out to the side here and then back down. Lift out and back down. And this is working more of our hip muscles. The hip muscles, especially the glutes, the gluteus medius, are important because they stabilize the pelvis. And a lot of times people think if they have back pain, then just work on the core. But sometimes you work on the core as much as you can, and your back pain doesn't get better. And that's because your glutes are not strong enough. So it's important to work on the glutes as well as the core. Okay, let's do 2 more. And if you're incorporating your breathing, you want to exhale as you lift, inhale as you come back down. Okay, now let's do the other side. So we're going to exhale and inhale, exhale, inhale. Just bringing that leg out as far as you can. If you want to make this more difficult, you can place a band around your thighs, just right above your knees. And that'll just give you some extra resistance there. So here, we're exhaling on the way out, inhaling the way back down. And you'll feel this exercise on the moving hip, but also the hip that's not moving, because that one has to stabilize you as you do this movement. So this is a good one for both. Okay, last one. All right, we've got one more exercise in this position. So now we're going to take a leg and just extend behind, keeping your knee bent, and then back down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you come back down. Exhale and inhale. And this one is working more of the gluteus maximus muscle, which extends the hip or brings it back behind you. That's kind of that big glute muscle that you can feel like right on your butt. That's an important stabilizer for the pelvis. It's a great muscle to strengthen to help reduce back pain and hip pain and even knee pain. Basically, the glutes are important for a lot of things. Okay, let's go 2 more here. And last one. Okay, and then we'll do the other leg. We're going to exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale. And again, if you want to add a band to this, you can put a band around your thighs, right above your knees. Just add a little extra resistance there. And you want to keep your back as flat as you can. So you don't want to do a lot of rotation as you do this. And again, you'll feel this exercise on both hips. Sometimes I almost feel it more on the hip that's not moving, because that one has to work hard to stabilize so that you don't tip over as you do this. Okay, let's do 3 more. And we're exhaling, inhaling, and last one, exhale and inhale. All right, so we are done. Those are all great exercises to do if you're feeling back pain, also if you're feeling hip pain, or if you just want to prevent pain or injury in the future.